People shall understand that in the way everything works right now, they are making criminals. And the society have accepted the phones without question the problems about it. So when a young man like me, when I was young, find out that they're sitting and fucking with my love life, of course I shall just keep my mouth against the digital secret. But would you out there could keep your mouth when somebody in your area have sit and fuck with your private, letter, secret phone? Would you? Of course, they wanted just to be. Of course, they just wanted to be a craziness, a mental state, when they are making the crimes with the tools they're using in the police. In our free society, in our democracy, against ourselves, to a solution on their problem in their society, not ours, in their society. They don't include you out there. Understand, I was just stopping working because something was fucking wrong with my communication. This could just not be right. And then I realized it is in the entire whole area where I fucking live. Then they corrupt my cell with my apartment, so they cannot let the cell get through the bank with the new customer. They want to buy my place and free me. Then the assholes who's corrupting my communication have just come with an offer, because I know it's them, an offer that's letting me out with a 0.0 when I'm rid of my place. A 0.0. Not only that, I have a bike for sale. They even corrupt to let me get just fucking 600 kroner for the fucking bike. So they put the paper up so people cannot see the sign. That's how they're treating me where I fucking live. Corrupting fucking everything just because I noticed what they have done in my things, in my freedom, against my ass. And now I can say to everybody else out there how you can look after what I have looked after. Because I will keep on searching to see about it's a free line. Now you can see they keep on interrupting with my shit. You can even see the police, how they have commented on my YouTube channel. That's the police. The other one who have commented in a disgrace way, you know, lol, haha, funny, you know. That's my neighbor. That's the police too. That's their secret pet program of X-Men. Hey, when I say X-Men, it sounds like something extraordinary just because you've seen the movie, you know. But no. If we shall put an X on man in a real life, you could include some people out there with some extraordinary abilities. I will not take this anymore, and they shall not make a corrupt law against humanity in Denmark. A corrupt law, there's just putting a mark on people that they are sick. When they can do that, they can take your freedom just like that. So when they fuck around with your communication, that's a provocation. When you let yourself get provocated because you cannot get rid of the people, they're sitting there 24 hours like you're sitting in a fucking prison. If that provocation keep on every day, in the night, every fucking day, just study your ass, doing something that if you talk about it, you're just sick. That's how it is to live in a apartment. That's how when society have locked everything up in such a way so they can control your ass just next to their ass. And people just allowing it. They just allow it to take place in our society, in our country. Now you can be put in a place like this, and you can get treated as a fucking kid. They already treat you as a fucking kid where you live. When society kill your dog with a corrupt law, when society not only that, interfere with your love life through your communication, when all this law breaks in your free life, in your free choices, you shall just allow them. You shall just allow them without a explanation, without a confrontation. Now I upload this so everybody can hear just a little bit about this, because the whole way this works is sick. They are using the mental education the other way around if they want to put you in here. You understand what I'm saying? That means if, for example, you noticed or talk with some of their shit because they make attention, then you will point out that they maybe have a dress or have something else on. When you confront them next time you see them, maybe they will say to you, hey, do I know you? That way of acting, of playing, they do with people's mind, and on that way they can create an excuse to put people on a mental hospital. So yes, there's a fucking problem here. So when people out there say, oh, he's just a whack, just a crazy one on the mental hospital, then you shall just understand how the mental hospital works. And it can be your ass. Maybe you have just not been clever enough to see their ugly shit ass. And then it's you that have the problem. But maybe you will never realize you have one, because you're not clever enough to see their shit ass. And maybe you're too stupid to listen to a person who have just been on a mental hospital because he's just a whack. I can tell you this. When you show them proof out here, when you show them evidence about what you are saying, when you tell the truth when they stand outside your door, when you are honest and a real person with real rights and a normal thinking, but you just don't have maybe a work. Now you have become a threat to a system who is violating our freedom in our free society. Then you shall think just a little bit over how they're using that law to fulfill their own wishes. Understand this, when you come in here, remember you're a grown man, but you don't have work, and there's a reason why you don't have work. Somebody have just made a war over your ass, without you know it. A fucking war over your ass. Just for demanding your rights and your free choices and your free society that you have grown up in. That's all. Nothing more than that. So, just because you have noticed one thing, now they get interesting in your person. Now you may be just as X-Men in their head. But it don't need so much to figure it out. When somebody on the street say you are an ass, maybe you shout back to the person that the person is an ass. That's normal. But on the street, you can just ignoring the person and keep on walking. In your apartment where you live, you cannot just walk away. If it's the place you sleep and it's the place you live, you cannot just walk away. And there will be a limit. Definitely when they have interrupted your cell of your apartment. Just for sustain you there, or making the cell go in zero on your account. That's how they're fucking around with people's lives. Hallelujah. I can nothing good say about this out here. That's just how I have it. I've seen how they drive out and live next door to people when they come out from this place. Or even before they come in here. And that's the fucked up about it all. That's what there is so fucked up. It's not a care. It's a fucking lie. Just to sustain some working places with a good salary and a good work. That's what it is. Just sit on your ass and getting a glory from a medicine industry of your salary, of their salary. Of course, they cannot see they're doing something wrong when they get paid like that.